Hello guys, my name is Larry. This is Become Rich with Larry. In this YouTube channel, we're gonna talk about how you and me can make $1,000,000. I mean, it's like a goal, become a millionaire, and that's why the name, right? So I'm not a millionaire right now, so I'm just trying to study what's working in the market right now in 2021, and so yeah, today we're going to talk about blogging. It's a okay. I'm gonna put you in a context. I just download like 100 ebooks on how to make money, basically. And one of these ebooks, just wait a second. I need to change this. Okay, that's perfect. Oh, you can watch me on Twitch. I make some stream. It's in Spanish though. Okay. I download these blogs, these books, and this ebook it's talk about how to make money using blog. This book it's like from 2005. I mean 2005. So it's really old ebook, but it's had a lot of things on blogging, and I think today the blogging is still working, but it's different today. Today it's about YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn, and all these social medias. And today that's what works. And I think the blogging it didn't die; it changed the form. And today people are blogging about motherhood, or blogging about food, or blogging about travels. For example, go to vacations to I don't know Mexico, or I don't know, And so yeah. And I was looking in this book, and they tell you have to make your own blog to this exactly what it says. It says the revolutionary new way to increase sales, build your brand, and make you millions, right? So it's not revolutionary because everybody is doing it right now, but it's an old book, and it was right because by that time that was revolutionary. So they're talking about, for example, the fast lane blog, the power performance. They say GM's popular Fastlane blog directly inches customers' passions, fueling a dynamic feedback driving community. So that's like. It's like this channel. This channel is about making money. There in YouTube like 100 or maybe million channels about how to make money, and when you start to make these type of videos, the YouTube algorithm is gonna share the video with the other blogs. You know what I'm saying? So you need to focus on what you want to work on it, and based on that you have to start making your own brand. For example, if you want to start to make something like motherhood, like I was saying in the beginning, or financial situation, or marketing, or design, or whatever you want to do, the niche, you have to niche down. You have to be very specific, but you have to analyze the market, because I realize in YouTube, I'm talking about YouTube. YouTube has this like this specific niche that they're not. You cannot see it. You cannot see it. But for example, my YouTube channel. When I start my YouTube channel, I start doing K-pop reactions. And there's a large background, there's a large niche there in K-pop reaction. Also, you have the niche of K-pop, but if you want to do a K-pop, you need to have like $1 million to start your band, and you have to be Korean and all stuff, But when you start these K-pop reactions, you have like that's the niche, K-pop reaction. If you try to do a pop reaction like a song from Justin Bieber, you're not gonna have views. You're not gonna have views because the algorithm of YouTube is not gonna share your video, at least if it is a K-pop reaction. So it's very important that you have to have that in the head. So you need to be very sure what you're gonna do. My YouTube channel, not this, the other channel, where actually I'm partnered with YouTube, I changed the K-pop reaction to do something more personal, but I think that was a mistake. But I'm not. It was a mistake because the algorithm is like not sharing my videos, but I don't care because I know I can grow if I try to keep up with that. Okay, so let's gonna try continue with this iBook, which is really good. It's a blogging history 101. The history of blogging. It's a long and convoluted one. Blogging has been around in some forms since the earliest days of the internet. In fact, one of the first web page was similar to a blog in that its Arthur, internet creator Tim Berners-Lee. Well, this is the history of blogging, so there's not so important. Wrapping up, let's gonna getting into the blogging mindset. For decades, business has tried to determine what their customers wanted by using focus groups. As the business world got more complex and markets became more competitive, the kind of information that could be gleaned from focus groups became inadequate for most businesses. Focus groups didn't provide enough information, not was the information value over the life of the product. Yeah, I can say that's true because when I was a little child, I was like 4, 5, 6 years old. I remember this company called Nesquik or something like that sent to my father some proof of chocolate, something like that. They want to put that in the market. They never did because it didn't have the same. It didn't have a good reception for this groups. So that they experiment with a reduced group of people and they see if the products goes good or not. And that was back in the days. I don't know how it works today. I think works in internet. These surveys and stuff like that. Know how to treat your customers. Well, basically, what this thing says is too scared to listen. But basically, it says is you have to make like blog niching down something that you want to sell, and they put different groups, the different categories. Evangelists, it's the people who try to evangelize the trademark. They want to say you have to, like, for example, they buy Nike and they try to say everybody to bought. I mean, they have the Nike and they want everybody to buy that Nike. You have the regular customer, the people who buy Nike, but they don't promote it. The recruiting customer, this customer had negative experience with your company, often many negative experience. Occasional suffers, the customer don't enjoy your product or service, but they buy from you when they have to. And saboteurs, the haters, basically. So each of these personalities is created over time through a pattern of individual experience with your company. Successful companies strive to create positive experience for customers through positive environments, trained staff, great value and quality products. Whatever your customer are looking for, that you are able to provide is a potential positive experience. Do you provide a storefront? Investing in a positive shopping space is vital. Do you provide food or hospitality service? Smiling, courteous. Basically, what they say is make experience. It's not just the product. Make the whole experience of go to buy that product. It's a really good idea, and that's what McDonald's is doing. For example, when you go to buy a hamburger, it's not just to buy a hamburger. You have the whole environment of McDonald's. They have these cute chairs. They have these cute that the clothes, the clothes is it's typical for McDonald's, and they have the hamburger in a paper, and you have these chips in a little pack. It's all it's cute. I like McDonald's and Burger King too. I love those marks. Talk to your customers. One of the reason blogging is such a strong phenomenon that it takes tools such as market research and product testing from a bird's eye view to one-on-one human interaction level. If blog about your company exists, you can simply email the blogger to ask him some question. If a blog post about your company. Okay, so you have to have money to asking people that kind of stuff, right? But I think that if you look in today's world, you need to talk with the YouTubers who have those people that you want to sell something. For example, if I do marketing business, for example, my YouTube channel it's kind of a marketing, because I try to share this information with people when they can trademark, when they can show the mark in the market, now. So yeah. So if somebody wanna sell some course about marketing, they can just tell me, hey, how do people taking this, or why do people want to learn these? What people want to learn about it? They can consult me, but I don't have too much subscribers to tell people what to do. But you get the point. One guy who's the work like that is Gary Vaynerchuk. I don't know how pronounce the last name, but it's the guy Gary. Everybody knows that guy. Microsoft Listen. But this is not totally true, because I realize people don't know what they want. What is authenticity? I realize with time that people don't know exactly what they want. They it's only 10% of the population know what they want. 90% of population, they don't know what they want. Obviously they don't want to suffer. That's like an obvious thing, right? They want things fast. That's like an obvious thing. But they are not sure what they want. I'm going to tell you an example of McDonald's and Burger King that is going to blow up your mind. And around the 90s or 2000s, I don't know the exact time, but it was a war between McDonald's and Burger King. It always was. And the people was like, hey, we want healthy food, and McDonald's doesn't have this healthy food. We want healthy food. So McDonald's has this great idea of listening to clients. But the problem was, when the McDonald's put this dietetic food, I don't know how to pronounce the right word, but this low-calorie food, such as tomatoes, lettuce, and all that stuff that nobody likes, but you have to eat this healthy menu. Burger King invented this Stalker burger, XXL Stalker burger, which it's awesome, which is fucking awesome. It's beautiful. You need to eat that hamburger. It's like the heaven. It's like the heaven in the hell. It's another thing, it's another world. You need to eat that shit. I'm sorry for my word, but you need to eat that shit. It's fucking awesome. It's gonna blow your mind. So it's 4 or 5 sticks of meat, a lot of bacon, a lot of cheese, and I don't know if they have a couple things, but it's like this big. It's a heavenly hamburger. Love it. The problem was people was going to Burger King because they didn't like the food that McDonald's served, because it was so McDonald's lost money that time. So that's a clear example of people don't know what they want. They think they know what they want. They say to you what they want, but they do a different thing. So you don't have to listen to people. You have to see what they are doing, right? You need to see what are they doing. Maybe sometimes they say, because the people say one thing and do another thing. Sometimes, the majority of the time. So that's why the survey doesn't work, because people lie. People lie. People lie. How much time you have sex in your life? If you ask that to a woman, they're gonna say answer. If you had ask the same question to a man, they're gonna say a different answer, even though they have the same experience. Why? Because women don't wanna say they fuck with a lot of men. They don't wanna say that, and men don't wanna say they fuck with no much women. So they're gonna lie to you. They're gonna say they fuck a lot of women, and women are gonna lie to you and say they fuck just 2 or 3 men in their life. So that's an example, but it could be it cannot be true. That sex is like a taboo, and everything. When you ask people what they want to do in their life, they say, I want to be a doctor. And it's easy to say I want to be a doctor, but it's hard to study that career. You know what I'm saying? So you need to be very careful of what the client says to you. I don't have a million customers. You might not have millions, like me. I don't have million subscribers right now, or even thousands of customers. But in the world of blogging, everyone has equal voice, no matter how big or small your business, or how many people are interested in your product. Blogging provides a unique opportunity for you to walk to your potential customer, at least those who happen to be online and reading. I think the perfect example is the reviews and unboxings on YouTube today, because people want to know what they're gonna buy. And if I make reviews about books, for example, I could sell books if I have a million subscribers who want to buy my book or the book that I want to sell, because I can use Amazon or whatever, right? Or something that people who read books, they use. Also, I can talk about travels. And it doesn't matter if I have 1 million subscribers or if I have just 1 subscriber. It doesn't matter, because people want to know a real life experience, a real guy who real travel. They don't want to read a book about Toronto. They want to know. They want to hear a guy who was in Toronto and who could tell you how it's live in Toronto. Right? So I was gonna keep hustling. 20 minutes. Participation reads patient. Today with YouTube, you have these comments, you have the live, you can do a live stream. So it's very important to have that connection with the customer and with the people who you want to work with. Becoming a thought leader. It's like the 90s. You know, these things are really old. White blog. So the white blog. So one thing you have to keep in mind when you're blogging, this is search engine marketing, which is true. If you make something that people is looking for, they can find you. Blogs give you increased presence of the major machines like Google and Yahoo. Nobody uses Yahoo anymore, but you get the point, right? Google is still working. Direct communication, brand building, competitive differentiation, relationship marketing, exploit the niches, media and public relations, reputation management, position as an expert. So that's a hard one. In trade and project management, you could position as an expert, but it's gonna be a tough one, because to be an expert you need to have like years of experience. But you can travel and talk about how it's traveled to that place, to another place. Could work, it could not work. I don't have all the answers here, right? So I was talking about the CEO, the search engine optimization. You need to do something that people is looking for, searching for. For example, let's say travel to, I don't know, Texas, right? How to travel to Texas. Maybe nobody's searching how to travel to Texas. I don't know. I don't know if people's looking for that or not. I don't know. But maybe nobody's looking for that. Nobody's searching that. Nobody knows how to get to Texas because they put that in Google Maps. So if the title is how to go to Texas, maybe never find you because people are not interested in that. Now, if your title is what I have to do if I go to Texas or something like that, maybe people are searching that. What I have to do if I go to Texas, right? How to feedback, how to start blogging. When I talk to executives, business owners, marketers, or consultants, and I invariably get asked one of the questions: what is blog, and how do I start my own blog? The process for contributing to any conversation goes something like this. Listen to the conversation, understand what's being said in the conversation, value the audience and the conversation itself, interpret what is being said, and eventually what you have to say. Contribute to the conversation, listen some more. So I think the point here is, it's you, if you want to niche down to, for example, motherhood, you have to start watching blogs about motherhood and see what they're talking about. And then you have to put your point of view of the situation, right? For example, if in motherhood they're talking about I don't know, how to feed your newborn in the morning. I'm just made up, you know. You need to talk about why you should do or why you shouldn't do. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just guessing by now. I don't have child. Okay. Feed the secret to effective blog reading. The secret, yeah. First of all, you need to start reading blogs, successful blogs, and see what they doing. And in this case, you have to start watching videos, which is a thing that I don't do it. I have to do it more. That's my problem. Choosing the ideal blog platform. So the platform that still works: Typepad, WordPress. Everybody use WordPress right now. I don't know why. I'm not an expert in that field, but I know everybody's using that platform, WordPress, to make a web page. And I think today you need to have a web page if you want to make your business. And I didn't have mine, so I have to work on it. This platform, WordPress, requires perhaps the most sophisticated level of technical knowledge for implementation. However, because it's open source software, WordPress is free to use. That doesn't mean it's lacking in features. Many professional bloggers swear by the platform and use it exclusively. Its administrative interface is remarkable, simple to use, and it's perhaps one of the most versatile platforms available, like mobile type. I don't know that. The only know it's WordPress, and everybody use that. So you have to go for that. Tracking blog activity. You can hire a million data entry specialists to transcribe all the information you gather from blogs, or you can use one of the many blog tracking services available today. I don't know what is that. I don't know if this is still working, so I'm not gonna get in that thing. So basically, what they're saying is the power of blog for business. So I think that's an obvious answer, so I'm not gonna read this thing. How blog can help your business. It's a way to communicate with your customer, right? So I'm not gonna read that. So that's. I think it's obvious. All these books, what I realize in all these books that I have, it's that are so obvious, you know, like it's like, that's right. Companies that don't blog, how your company can use blogs, it's the same. I think it's repetitive. I think this is repetitive. It's not really. This is not really important. The Disney Channel history kept on the air by more than 130 technicians. What is this? Lesson learned. Start simple, think outside the box, give people what they want. That's it. Yeah. I think that's a good advice. Start simple. Don't overcomplicate. A lot of people think that you need to have this perfect camera, this perfect mic, this perfect quality image, this perfect background, this perfect guide, this script. No. You don't have to be all these perfect thing to start. You have to start sharing information and sharing your experience. In today's world, people want to know your experience with some book or reviews. That's what people are searching on internet. They want to know how it's go to Atlanta and I don't know, go to the casino. I don't know. The people want to know if I'm gonna, for example, if I'm gonna travel to Atlanta, I want to know which casino I have to go and when it's convenient for me, and the hotels and how much time I'm gonna stay there, the food. I want to know the experience of the guy who go to that hotel. For example, in the hotel 29, there was cockroach, so I don't recommend that hotel. For example, I've just made up something that doesn't exist, but I think you get the point, right? And also, this is very important. Establishing a healthy blogging atmosphere. This is a very important thing because in internet there is a lot of haters, a lot of people who want to just they have this angry in their hearts. So you have to remove those people, because you don't want angry people in your comments and saying bad words and bad energy, because all that toxicity, it's only get worse. So you need to get rid of it. Why you want your employees to blog? So this is a really hard thing. Your employees to blog, but in today's world, it could be something like why you want to employees to be YouTubers. For example, you have this franchise of McDonald's. You want your employees to be YouTubers because they can show how they work. They can show to the world how they are cleaning hygienic world, how it works. So I think this all for now, because I'm tip for blogging success. Start simple. It's wrapping up. What type of blog are best for your company? External blogging personality types. The barbers can prove to be prominent citizens. They know the right people, have a love of wisdom from years. The blacksmith is like the barber in that he knows the industry, except he's typically inside a company and is thus hammering industry and opinion, though the company forged. The bridge, the window. Well, I don't know. The newspaper. I think this is all for now, because it's really long, this video. If you want to make 30 minutes, 30 minutes. If you want to know more about this just let me know, and I give you this book for free, because it's an old book. If you want to know more, just let me know, and I can give you this for free. Just put me your email, and I'm gonna share you this book. So that's it for now, man. Listen, I have all these books. I want to read it. I'm going to read it. I mean, it's not gonna be this so improvised like this. I was just want to do something today, for my YouTube channel. It's like dying. So I hope you like this type of content, and just let me know if you want to do something more sophisticated or something like that. So I have a lot of books. If you want to know how to become millionaire, I'm trying to become millionaire. So I'm not saying that I'm gonna be millionaire. I'm not that egocentric, but I have all the hope, and I'm gonna work on it. I don't know how many times it's gonna take me. Maybe take me 10 years, maybe 20 years, maybe 25 years. I don't know. I really don't know. So subscribe.